Greetings, beautiful family. Beautiful earth angels, brothers and sisters, global family. Let's drink some water together and get this transmission hydrated. I'm sitting here by the water and lots of water coming off the sky today, and let me show you where I am. There's the beautiful waters flowing, and the sacred waters, the green of the plants, the communion of all of life. Where do we feel it more than in nature? I have my feet on the earth. Not a luxury, but essential for our earth suit, our body. For quite a few years now, I have been consciously shifting paradigms in a very new way. I've always been doing that since being here on this planet, in this body. But in these new missions, where I was guided to be with the product that is powerfully assisting us, paradigm shifters, to repair our bodies and to assist our body to reprogram and to be the expression of our soul and our spirit, not of our constructed self. We all were constructed. We all were constructed and programmed as little children. From the time we were in the womb, our earth suit, our body, was built in the environment of our parents and of our culture. And we were programmed. We forgot who we are. And then some remembered in their teens, some in their 20s. It doesn't matter when. In the infinite view of our timelessness, it doesn't matter. It happens at the right time. We also cannot force it. We cannot force the awakening of those who don't want to wake up. This is as much as we cannot force our growing in the womb. It takes 9 months plus, and for children to grow up, they have to go through childhood and being a teenager and so on. We cannot force that. We can invite, and we are also shifting everything by us being the embodiment. So as a paradigm shifter and a wayshower, I always had things like healing modalities or products that the majority of people were not using. Was I forcing it on people? Yes, sometimes it could seem like that with my passion and telling others about it, and also moving through the kind of feeling that I could force it onto someone. When I first learned body talk and my children were little and I was in the playground, as soon as I saw any child getting hurt, I would go to them and I would ask the parents if I could do some body talk on them. Some welcomed it, some not. But yeah, this drive to help my brothers and sisters, my mothers and my fathers, my global family, also in the furry bodies, I always had that. I always intrinsically, I'm here for that. Yeah. So what I have been sharing lately, I'm still always sharing the powerful water. Molecular hydrogen-rich water is essential for our hydration, for our neuroplasticity to be able to shift, for the rigidity in our system to shift. When people are very hydrated, nothing often works because the hydration isn't there. This is the same with the frequency technology I've been sharing about. The frequency technology is not just about a product, but it's about shifting paradigms. And we are at the forefront of that. Just those of us who have found out about it, who are using it, who are sharing about it. It's a total paradigm shift in how we are caring for our body, for our energy, how we are being assisted by this technology to help us reprogram, and also to shift the paradigm of wealth and health, because it's all aligned. It's all aligned. And of creating together, just like water does, just like how life operates, together as interbeings, interconnected, sharing together, flowing together. We had a powerful team meeting yesterday. We also had 2 of our members that had their birthday yesterday, and one that joined us yesterday. It's his birthday today. Beautiful Martin Dingelwall, and his beautiful friend Stephen Tarrant, and Michelle, my beautiful soul sisters and brothers. And we are all sharing this together. Yeah, we had Anna and Asher come up. They were on the Gold Coast. We had a really powerful sharing and activation, and really deeper getting how we are shifting the paradigm. I have already been sharing about this with the Kangen water for over 2 years now. And I was clearly guided by Source. We needed a product. It wasn't enough to just bless the water or write words onto it. I needed a machine to restructure it. And the powerful shifts in my body, yeah, that helped me reprogram. You can watch all my videos how I've been shifting. I've been sharing almost daily. A bit less recently. I'm sharing more posts. But I'm still, as I'm guided to come on, I'm coming on right here out of nature. I am a voice for earth, I'm a voice for spirit, I'm a voice for love. As much as I'm a voice for the animals and the babies that can't speak, and for those that are blocked to communicate. Because there are many humans who are too blocked to laugh. And that just means they are too blocked to be truly themselves. And they are too blocked to communicate freely. They are too blocked to express themselves. And how do I know? Because I used to be that too. It's been taking a long time, a lot of writing. I have tons of books that I've written, where I've written myself into freedom and communicating. Because communicating has the word union in it. We speak to unite. We speak to move into oneness. We speak to express who we truly are. We express our soul through our voice. Yeah. So with these frequency devices and sharing them, we have to also express. We are being invited to express. This technology is a game changer. It's an industry interrupter. We recharge our cells, we improve the circulation, and improving the circulation also means that we are opening to express circulation, opening the heart, opening the throat chakra, and we are then opening to express. So the frequencies coming up through the soles of our feet, raising the chi, they're helping us to express, to speak, the circulation, to sing. And I'm happy to share with you a brain study that has just been released. I'm very happy to send it to you if you like to see it. It shows so much for those that need to see some proof. Also why we are moving into coherence when we are using this technology. Suddenly we are able to organize our lives, declutter our homes, put our relationships into order, put our life into order, see clearly. Yeah, and that means also we are embodying deeper. All of the spiritual bypassers, all of the being stuck in all these journeys and retreats, eventually we have to stop that and take care of ourselves. We need a fishing rod. We can't keep buying fish, so to say. I don't promote fishing at all, but this is just an analogy. Yeah, to get away from all the time going to sessions, from leeching of others, to really taking the power into our own hands, recharging our own cells, taking care of our own body with the vitality wand, yeah, with the devices that we can put onto our eyes that restore, help improve our eyesight. We have to be very careful with how we speak. Yeah, these frequency devices support our embodiment. It's that simple. They help then our soul and our body, our spirit, yeah, to reorganize and to merge. So our body can deprogram, and so our soul can express through our body, which means our light body coming fully on. For that we need to be hydrated and drinking the right water, getting the toxins out of the body, getting the programs out of our body. So in my team especially, that I am leading, and why am I leading that? I'm not just saying that and proclaiming a title. I have been growing into this for years, since I've been here on this planet. I remember a mother of one of my friends when I was in primary school, like complaining why I would always be so bossy and taking leadership. Well, that's what we do as leaders. We take leadership. We are forerunners. We find things and we bring it to our tribe. Yeah, that's what I've been doing to my mother, to my father, to my sister, to my family, to my community, yeah, to my global family after my birth family. That's what we are here for. We pioneers, we wayshowers. I've moved also here into my community as a pioneer. There weren't many people here yet when I felt called to here, and when we said yes to this. It was courageous. It could have failed. It still can fail. But it can't, because we are here. We are here fully embodying. We are standing up. Yeah, we have risen in this, and we are grounded here. I am here, and I'm not sitting here wishing to be somewhere else and every day planning of escaping. When we are fully embodied, that's it. Then we are in. Then we also begin taking differently care of our body. How would you live if you wouldn't think and believe deep down that you would die when you are 50 or 60 or 70 or 80? Because you've been trained and programmed that you age when you are 30 and la la la. What if that is all a construct? And when we really embody our eternal soul, that's a big shift. How are we going to live if we don't believe we're going to die very soon? There would be a very different relating and responsibility. Yeah, and if I wouldn't think I'm going to move away from here tomorrow, then I have to really relate with people and with the land here and actually care and connect. Otherwise, I just keep escaping and running from one place to the next, running from one body to the next, yeah? Reincarnating and reincarnating. This is also relationship hopping, and this is everything. This culture is programmed to not really embody and to keep hopping around instead of deeply communicating and communing and being here right now. Everything is inside of us. It's not found outside of us somewhere. And it's not all going to be solved if one does one retreat or one journey or one ceremony or stays stuck in this ceremonial space. Eventually, this has to just be living in ceremony 24/7 without anything. Yeah. And how we live. We charge our cars, we charge our phones. Why are we not charging our body the right way? That's a very simple question to ask. And then if we are now learning how we can recharge our body, let's do it. What if when we find that solution, we also actually going to get paid for that? And we suddenly start to be available to relate with our children, our land, our lives, because we are living inspired by a mission and a purpose, and money flows like water and is aligned with our soul instead of us hustling and running after and prostituting and doing things just for money. What if? Yeah, many of us, some of us, are paving the way to living this, are living this first. And as leaders, it is also harder often because there isn't anybody there yet. We are part of the creators. Later we get rewarded for that, but it doesn't mean we have never done anything. We've worked hard for that. We've worked hard for that. We've been here first, and that was hard. And then we've been here all these years while everybody is building. Let's take this physical example that I'm involved in. I've been here 17 years. I have had to go through saying goodbye to every land and welcoming new beings in and new buildings. I've been surrounded by building all my life. And here, 17 years, all this village being built up every year, houses, houses, houses. So this is what leaders sacrifice also. They sacrifice going early and learning and then sharing the mission. They sacrifice some of their own life for it. But then it shifts. Then it shifts. And this is what is happening in our community. Like yesterday, the beautiful friends that have been meeting now through these devices, they have known each other for over 30 years. They've been deep, loving friends, and now they are meeting again. And we are sharing this together. We are moving together. That's all that a movement is. We are moving together because everything in life moves. We are moving with inspiration, not motivation, but deep inspiration from our soul. We are deeply inspired by source, not by anything outside of us. That's how we are moving. Yeah, and sharing. Why? Because we have to, because we are inspired. not because of anything else. The rest that comes, the rest that we then need, that we need anyway to live here right now. But we are sharing because we are inspired. Yeah, because we couldn't not share. We can't not share what is helping us so profoundly. We cannot not share this paradigm shift. And as early adopters, as Wayshowers, we have been trained forever to see something that most don't yet see, and then to talk about it, to express, to share it. And then that's our soul's role. That's not our job, just of broke as slaves kind of and imprisoned. This is our soul's role. And then when we are fully moving from soul, also everything else in our life can't but not reflect that. And I leave it at that before I go on and on, because there's really nothing more to say today. Let me know if you like to see the brain study, and let me know if you're feeling this message and you're feeling touched, and you are also a New Earth pioneer, a Wayshower, because we are still in the early adopting phase. We're still very early, where the majority of the planet hasn't yet heard about this, what we have found. And this is beyond ourselves. This is all the testimonials of all the many, many people of all different ages and with all different issues, expressions of their earth suit. This is helping so many on so many levels, with so many different aspects and expressions. Yeah, this is another rebirth round, helping, resurrecting our body, revitalizing, restoring, returning back to origin, returning back to health. Ultimately, these frequencies are love and earth. And it's not woo-woo. The frequencies PEMF, they are the frequencies of our mother. They are love. Terahertz is light of life. It's love, helping us remember the love that we are. And love automatically wants to be shared. It flows as one. And now the rain is coming down, the beautiful, gentle, soft rain, and to all of us returning back to softness, to gentleness, to ease, yeah, to grace, the grace of God, yeah, the God that is also inside of us. Yeah, there's a dog barking, and dog spelled backwards. You know what that is. And the unconditional love of dog is the unconditional love of God. And there's also this beautiful little bird coming. I've been hanging out with this little fella many, many days. He is delighting me with his beautiful dance. And when we express, then it's time to be silent again. Silent and observing and merging and loving and living at one with nature. Yeah. returning back to oneness. That means also us all sharing together. That's a new way of operating. And I love it so, so much, because it seems it is so natural. So, so natural. So, to our nature, to our beautiful, original nature. Yeah, our soul, our spirit, and our eyes are the gateway to our soul. And yeah, we are here to connect. Our souls are connecting effortlessly. They're magnetized to each other. And these frequencies are also assisting us. The water is, these portals are Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Let's use this soulful media to connect our souls and to share what we came here to share. Yeah. Have a beautiful day and reach out. Reach out if you like to join us. Yeah, so much love, and I see you again when I come on next, and always in the quantum field. Thank you for watching this transmission, for receiving, for moving, and for being the love that you are. I'm deeply grateful for all of you who are here with me and embodying with me and shifting with me and sharing with me. I see you. The love in me sees the love in you.